Okay, as you can see, this is Richardson Street once again. Just before I turned 8 in 1979, may have been January, February, well, and it was around then, to just before I turned 11 in 1982. In fact, it was the day before my 11th birthday that we moved out, except I didn't know nothing about it. That house there with the redundant burglar alarm is where I lived. Why am I, see, it doesn't need to zoom in, but you can't see it, but there is, all these houses have been numbered, I think, so that work can be done on them. Okay, let's cross the street. This is my mate's house here. This was my mate's house here, number 5. It's the one with the Liverpool City Council notice on the, used to be the downstairs window. And upstairs is where his mum slept, was his mum's room. And this house by the street lamp, yeah, except it wasn't more fucking known ornate back then, is where 2 girls lived, and they were bitches. And next door to where Mark lives is where Julie Denham lived. Nice girl. Brother was nice as well. Okay. We're now walking down the middle of what used to be a cobbled road. I mean, when I wasn't at home, I was in there at number 5. So many happy memories in this street, although probably not as happy as the ones had in Faulkner Place. Straight across there is, well, the house with the blue door used to have a directional sign on it telling the motorists turning out of this road to go that away, left. I apologise for the I apologise for the car being parked, but I can do fuck all about that one. If I zoom right up, then you will see a yellow bricked house, which might have been where Steve Hare lived. Don't know where the fuck I knew him from, but he was a good mate. Yeah, I can't exactly tell the owner of that car to park elsewhere, because he told me to fuck off. Right then, we come to Bird Street, another place where I used to live. And this row of houses here, well, is where the Cameo Cinema once stood, but it wasn't always there. I mean, well, it was, but the Cameo Cinema started life as a Wesleyan chapel. It opened as a cinema in 1926. And we're walking up this road. Yeah, it's off the pavement. Like Richardson, there's only one house being lived in, and it's this lot. Anyway, back to the Cameo. Now, the Cameo, as we all know, was famous, or infamous, for a murder that took place there in March 1949. Now, I remember when me and Mark were playing on the steps. Well, look at that. The street sign is still up, and it still says unadopted, even though I don't think that's any longer the case. Anyway, yeah, so when me and Mark was playing on the steps of the entrance, which used to be at the bottom, around the bottom there, at the side of that house, he told me that a murder had taken place there. Now, I thought, yeah, didn't believe him. Because I thought, yeah, as I say, I didn't believe him. Slightly out of breath because I nearly fucking fell over. Because I was thinking, because I didn't believe him, I thought, yeah, probably talking about something that gone on telly. I wasn't fucking joking. Read about it. Anyway, this closed in 1957. Cinema closed in 1957, just after New Year. Right, crossing Webster Road. I'm thinking that had I not walked on the bumper, would have been okay. Yeah, so there's where the cinema once stood. Walking down, and right up there is where, just around there, you can't see it, we will do it in another time, is where the dead house was. Officially it was called the Air, but the reason why it was called the dead house was that is where undertakers, probably on their way from a funeral down there, the cemetery, can you see it? Yeah. Well, that is where they used to go for a little drink. But yeah, that's why that was called the dead house. Now if you look all along that side, not this side where I'm standing, that side, every fucking house along here is tinned up, ready for demolition. I don't know the fuck why, because all this here is lived in. Every single one. And just gets Video shaking about like nobody's fucking... Well, the camera is shaking about like nobody's fucking business. Just on the corner here is where there used to be a dental surgery. Well, I think that is about it for in and around Richardson Street. Yeah, this is about it. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I've enjoyed making it.